Hey y'all, I'm Lachlan, and for today, I'm going to be extending Brewster's Café right outside the museum with a speed build. So like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoy content like this. But let's get into this little cafe, shall we? Alrighty, so I know I usually get right into the speed build, but I did have a few areas I wanted to show you before I get into it. So right off of where my entrance is, and yes, these pergolas are also new as well, but right off of that, I did want to kind of mess with the castle items and the ruined area, you know, the ruined items as well, by creating my own version of a castle on a little island. So I unfortunately didn't do a video for that because that was during that time period where my computer was broken, but I still wanted to show y'all that little build. So there it is. It's essentially a castle, a ruined castle off in the distance. It looks really cool at night because I have a lighthouse up there as well. But yeah, that's that little area. So here is resident services right off of my entrance build that I have. And here is the terraforming. It's nothing too crazy or too spectacular. I literally just threw down a lot of land, but none of this land here was here, the second tier. So yeah, here is some of that land, but leading up to this, I wanted to have two inclines, especially since we can have two now. So there is one on either side, and I kind of did I don't know what you call it, but it's when people have kind of a hole where they have their shops. I can't think of what that name is off the top of my head, where it's a sunken area. There you go. It finally came to me. So I wanted to put the museum in a sunken area, and by doing that I had to put land all the way around it on a second tier. So I ended up doing it around resident services as well. I had that little waterfall, those two waterfalls there already, and I didn't want to get rid of it even though I was terraforming land. So I decided to make like a little sunken hole of just a small little design I wanted to do. I didn't want to do too much while I was away, but whenever I see little areas that need attention, I can't help but do them. So yeah, there's another little area that unfortunately I don't have a speed build for, but you know. And then here is, I guess, Brewster and Blather's little farm that they have here. Here is where we are gonna do this build today. And I already have all of the items that I will be using as well. So I'm gonna quickly remove my face and pop into the speed build part. Hey y'all, Future Lachlan here. I did the speed build a couple weeks ago, but due to some unfortunate family things, I hadn't edited the video yet. I obviously still played some Animal Crossing while I was gone, but didn't want to do too much because I want to save most of my builds to share with you. So instead, I opted for terraforming some land and planning my future builds. So I'm excited to do more speed builds, and Brewster was way overdue for his extended cafe outside of the museum. I had quite a bit of this planned ahead of time, but you will see that at certain points I do fiddle with the item placement here and there. I finally got all the custom codes I have used so far on my island organized, and it's in my card. So if you are curious to know the codes I used and their creator, go check out that link below. Oh, one exciting thing I did want to mention was that I may have created a brand new island over the holidays as well. Obviously, my fall island, Annahlia, here is still here, and my Kid Core island, Lapis Luna, is currently under construction, and I will be sharing that final island hopefully soon. I hadn't shared that island yet because it is on my Switch Lite, but once it is complete, I will do a tour and share my dream address for that. All of this to say that I was basically itching for another theme outside a fall or colorful island, so get excited for my announcement of that island very soon. Okay, enough of the updates. I will let y'all watch the rest of this speed build now, and I'll come in towards the end. So there it is, all complete. So let's get into those final shots. And that about wraps up this build. See if you can take a guess as to what my new island's theme will be, and thank you so much for watching.